One of them ones got street knowledge, can swim with the sharks. Used to be bad apples, but the hustle shine through the dark. Grab a seat in politics, it get heavy, cause who we are. When you stand on who you be, it's the energy you a star. They envy what they ain't on, that's why they falling apart. Don't growl when I peep the lane, break the chain when I bark. It's in me, can't put it on. You can tell how I walk, anywhere I be putting on. They love me, it's fresh talk.
Welcome to another edition of YATLIFE Chronicles, where we are better together than separated. Thank you guys for tuning in to another edition. Look who I caught up with, the man himself, you know. We got Fresh Talk in the building today, man. What's going on?
I can't call it, man. You already know, bro. Had to slide through here, man.
Man, listen, man, you know, like I say, this been in the making for a minute as well, you know. I've been watching Fresh Talk for some time. You know, he was one of the inspirations to my podcast as well, you know, being able, coming home from prison and, you know, just seeing his movement, man, and how he was working, how he was doing things, and just inspiring me, you know. And he's always been a guy that's been ahead of himself. You know, he's always been precocious. He's one of those guys that's always been advanced in other people his age, you know. He see things different, you know. He values life different, you know. His thought and his reason is much different than guys his age, you know. So I brought him in today. I wanted us to talk to him, you know, for him to give us some wisdom, some knowledge, you know, that helped him get to where he's at in life, you know. So, Fresh Talk, we just want you to take us back, man, to the beginning, you know, how you came up, you know, and, you know, your upbringing and things of that nature, you know. I know you had, you know, you dealt with a lot of rough patches in life.
Yeah, I heard them out.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, like, I'll start back from childhood. My childhood was good, lovely, wonderful. You know what I'm saying? I had a good home and shit, you know. Always just wanted better. Especially like seeing the other guys out there, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You would think that's what it is, but that ain't what it is once you get there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
you know, because with that life come incarceration.
Yeah.
Possibility,
the feds, everything, man. You know, we ain't glorifying that. You know what I'm saying? We learning from it. If you go to that motherfucker, you learn from it. Then that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? You don't learn from it, then you probably feel like you got cheated out. You know what I'm saying?
So what's some of the things, man, that you learned from when you was locked up that you still carry with yourself today?
Man, I'm gonna say, man, self-discipline, bro. And you know, like, you know, you can't always blame somebody for your fuck-ups in life.
Right.
You know, you got people still be thinking like, shit, I ain't supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm here for such and such.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So,
but you know what I tell them, man? You know, usually when the guy go to the joint, I tell him, man, it ain't the crime that you committed to get here. It's everything that you did that they caught up with you.
Yeah, it's paying taxes. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
so I always
so you know, you can't get away forever with murder and everything and thinking that you're not gonna pay your debt to society, you're not gonna pay your taxes.
Yeah.
You know. So man, what brought Fresh Talk about, man? What brought Fresh Talk about, man? Just give us the day, man. Give us the hour, man, when the idea, the thought, man, just the whole vision came to your head.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was still moving fast and shit at the time, but I was started to tap in to like podcasts because I was soaking up game. And I sit and watch that shit. I'm like, man, I can do this shit. You know what I'm saying? And sitting at one of my spots and shit, just like, man, I'm finna do that shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can do it.
Right,
You know what
right.
I'm saying? I'm like, I fuck with everybody in the city.
Right.
Everybody in the city fuck with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and I can bring something out of everybody. You know what I'm saying? That they don't even know that's their type shit.
Right.
I'm like, that's my job. Like, I can do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I've been, like, in the world. I get show a motherfucker they a hustler. You know what I'm saying? So I figured, like, I seen that part, bro. I was like, shit. I went from there or whatever. I just went from there, just a thought. You know what I'm saying? And I just started just doing it. I ain't had none of that shit at first. But that shit came along because I was striving towards that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What was your first show, your first guest?
Man, my first guest was Lil Fast Cash, Lil D.
Okay. Yeah. Shout out to Fast Cash, Lil D.
You know, he was turning up like he doing right now and shit. But I know I can get to him and talk to him about certain shit.
Right.
Upbringing and where he at and all that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? And by him being from another side of town, once was rivals and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, man, look here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Put him on this platform. We good. Let's get to this right here, whatever. Let me present this or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I knew it was gonna be like that with everybody. And it's so crazy. I never even got a chance to get that episode out because we just did something in Dallas though, but because the shit got lost in the file, bro.
Oh man,
and it's a bad motherfucker too.
Right.
You can see now
so we can look forward to that.
You can see now where he at versus where he was back then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with your creativity, man, with your art, man, like, what give you your drive? What give you the energy, man, to just stay motivated the way you do every day?
Man, I know, man. Like right now, bro, like not cheating myself out of life and shit. You know, like always wanted better. Even when I was young, start back with bikes. I always had Chris Velvet on bikes and pigs and you know what I'm saying. The right way though.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just always wanted better, bro, because I know I could. Everything in reach. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's in reach, go get it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of people these days don't have that confidence. They don't have that conviction. They don't have that assertiveness within themselves to feel like they can get out there and go get it. You know, because the way you said it just make it sound so easy.
Yeah.
You know, but a lot of people just don't have that ambition. A lot of people just don't have that go-getter mentality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I know with you, you know, that's just a part of your DNA. You know what I'm saying? You and all your brothers, man, all y'all been go-getters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And what you think is going to take for people to get out of that indolent, lazy state and get up, be a go-getter, get off their ass, make something happen, you know what I'm saying, to be able to put themselves in a better situation?
A person got to figure out who they is first. A lot of people still don't know who the hell they is. You got motherfuckers don't know who their identity is.
Right.
So you got to find out who you is first and find out who you really is, bro. If you know you ain't over there in that field, bro,
quit playing
that
like
ain't your gift. You know what I'm saying? Now
Right.
you gonna go sit down, whatever way it might be, for a gift that ain't yours. You robbing yourself for your own gift. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that's how that shit be, man. It's like shit, but you know, I ain't just get here overnight. You know what I'm saying? It take time, but you gotta want to do it though, man. A lot of people don't be wanting to put the work in. You can't keep on taking these shortcuts, the easy way and all that. That's cool, but if you're gonna be like that, get something out of that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And I know you done had a lot of ups and downs on your journey,
man. You know, our way these blessings coming now, though. You know what I'm saying? You know, so.
But the whole thing was to have that endurance, man, to be able to overcome that adversity. Man, when you was getting Fresh Talk off the ground and being able to build it up to be a success.
Yeah.
You know, man, tell us a little bit about them adversities, man, them difficulties, man, that you went through and that you just wanted to just like, man, give up, man, be like, man, fuck this shit, man. I don't want to, you know, this person missing this interview, you know, you know, this and that going on, man. Tell us a little bit about the downside.
I ain't gonna say I ain't never want to give up, but I did have times where I'm like, because for one, when I first, you know, we come from y'all, like, Bell thought like, man, what am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm in a camera, and that
Yeah.
shit weird. You know what I'm saying? So that right there already, I had to gravitate to that right there. You know what I'm saying? But once I got that out the way or whatever, it was like go from there or whatever. Then like I had to like stand on business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because when I started first, I had my niece with me.
Okay.
My niece, she started off with me or whatever, and she stood on business too. But it was like I'm dragging, like making room for motherfuckers to, like you say, pop up or don't pop up type shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that ain't do nothing but just, like that brought the inflation to it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I just stood on business, bro. Like it is who it is. But now it's like, okay, I got a product, so you want to buy it or you don't. And if you don't, so it's like, and then if I see somebody got some good work out there too, I'm gonna figure out, hey, come on, let's get some money. It's still the same way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that shit all the same, bro. That shit gotta be in you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It can't be on you. It gotta be in you.
It just gotta be in you, man.
And it seems like, man, you got a knack, man, for peeping potential. For peeping, that talent in people. You know what I'm saying? Where that come from, man? Because I see you and LaSoda, y'all do a lot of work, man.
Oh yeah,
you and LaSoda been doing y'all thing, man.
Man, I got the eye for it, bro. But it's like with the chemistry, you know what I'm saying? Like you get some people, like I say, you can deal with certain people or whatever. And they feel like some people just try to get something out of it and finesse you type shit or whatever. But when you know what you got to bring to the table,
you know your worth.
You know what I'm saying? So I've been seeing that. That's why I like stopped even making music, bro. Because I knew like, okay, that's a gift. That's one of the many gifts that I do got. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't putting the work in. Like I got songs with some of everybody in the industry. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't taking that shit serious, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I want to put that energy towards somebody or anybody to whatever it is, and just like, come on, let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's how I move, bro. That's where everything come from, man. Like you see some teach, you know what I'm saying? Each one teach one. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people ain't gonna do that because they be afraid of you gonna pass them or you ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying?
So they don't want to give you the game. They don't want to pass nothing to you, pass the rock to you, give you that alley hoop.
Yeah.
Because
people don't know how to be a team player though and still win. You know what I'm saying? As long as y'all get the W, that's all that shit matters.
That's all that matters. However we get here. If I have to pass it to you, if you got to alley it to me, no matter who catch the dunk at the end of the day, And that's just being small-minded, narrow-minded.
Yeah.
With that type of thinking, because we don't never want to be crabs in the bucket. They always label us as crabs in the bucket. When one goes up, another one putting somebody down. That crab mentality.
Yeah, I always like want to break that chain. Like that shit stopped with me. I'm the baby, but I got nephews and nieces and all that type of stuff now. So that had to stop. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't nobody on. It's like, man, come on, man. That newspaper steady flicking over nonsense.
Right.
Everything. You got people still going to. Now I know what it mean when my mama used to say throwing rocks at the penitentiary and shit. That shit real, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. It's like, shit, man, go tighten up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm with everybody who with that right there mindset.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can see if you ain't got it or you don't.
Yeah.
And if I've been known you for a while, it's gonna take a while for you to convince me who you is.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
because I've been around, right?
I know you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's another thing, like with these platforms and stuff too. Like, I try to narrow that down because a lot of people get in front of this camera and want to present an image instead of putting some facts out there. I've had them all come. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't about that. I'd rather get this message out there, this game, and get it for free. We're giving it away. You know what I'm saying?
Substance, right? Help learn, help push a movement. And I understand what you're saying as to where because you being educated as well when you have different guests on.
Still learn.
And then if you got guests on that's coming just pushing the image, we ain't getting nothing from that.
Nothing. I don't even want to brainwash my people Because if I say something, they gon', no, Fresh said that. That's what it,
Right.
I ain't on that. We ain't on that.
Yeah.
We ain't even finna start that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't finna do that, man.
Yeah.
Hell no.
So listen, man, I know, you was incarcerated during the time, the tragic incident with your brother, man.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Like, what was like, being in there? Just give us what was going on the day and time, man, and how that information came to you and how you took it.
Man, bro, I was in the motherfucking cell, bro. I still was one of them guys then too. And my homie, man, Lil Ori, man, Lil Ori came up. He like, man, they say, bro, I say, damn, I still can't believe this shit or whatever, But I kind of like, I knew how it went. Like, I knew exactly how it went. You know what I'm saying? Just because I know me and I know my guys.
Yeah.
I know everybody or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We just one of them situations like, man, wrong place, wrong time, bro. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I'm here right now though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know how it is, man.
So his energy, man, his spirit, man, his inspiration, man, you carry that with you to this day.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's too.
Because I know he meant a lot to you.
Yeah.
And I know that hurt the hell out you, man.
Yeah.
You hear that, during that time, especially, you couldn't get to the funeral. You couldn't hug nobody, you couldn't touch nobody, during that time.
Yeah.
So that right there alone helped you to grow up, helped you to mature, helped you to see life in a different way.
It did too, though. You got to think I was the youngest too, so it did a lot, but now I know what it means to be like, gangsters don't die. You know what I'm saying? Like, they with me, like, wherever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, but I learned something. You know what I'm saying? So you got these shit still be going on and shit. Then I ain't against a revenge, none of that shit. When it come to if you living that life and all that type of shit, I ain't against none of that shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you gotta get something out of everything. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be the same motherfucker that same bullshit be going on with. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I learned a lot, but it's like I said, I already seen, you know what I'm saying, how everything was and shit, not to be like on no, because I know my guys, I know how we move.
Right.
I know my brother, you know what I'm saying?
Right. And then you got the same nonsense going on to this day. You know what I'm saying? The same, like, madness going on in the streets, man. Like, what's your thoughts, man, on how the young guys are moving now, man, with the 30s and the perks and just everything, man.
It's terrible, bro.
Substance abuse, man. Just, like.
It is a lot worse because, like when I jumped off the porch and shit, like all that shit was going on too, still, like,
Right.
oh geez, like, we're alright. Still do what we were gonna do or whatever. So I understand that part or whatever, but it's just now it's like these little niggas now it's like it's just messy now, bro. It's just like I say, like when you in the streets and however you move, like, and I'm not even in the streets no more, none of that type of shit, but I know when I was in the streets, like whatever came with it, that came with it, but that ain't even it though.
Right.
That ain't even the case no more. It's just a lot of bullshit. And I don't know, because I ain't, you know what I'm saying?
And it's not adding up to nothing.
It just don't make sense. That's all I can say,
And, we were just talking a little while ago, about the Takeoff murder.
Yeah.
And, like, man, like, how did you feel, man, when you heard that?
It kind of brought back to my bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, how he died in the club and shit, and I know that bullet went for him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, like, you gotta have them people, man. Like right now, how I move, you know what I'm saying? I don't move like that. I'm not going to certain spots like that. And if I feel one of my guys on some bullshit, they gonna have to fight me.
Right.
Nigga, we ain't on that.
Right.
Come on, let's go. You know what I'm saying?
And that's just being able to move calculated.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And you gotta be able to move calculated and not put yourself in positions where you could be shot or killed.
Yeah.
You know, it's just
You gotta
certain.
love yourself, man.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers don't, like I say, you gotta find out who you is. You got niggas still trying to be down. You know what I'm saying? I can't too much blame these young niggas right now. They babies out there for real. With 30s and sticks and all that type of shit, you know? But when I do talk to them all, I give them all the same game. You know what I'm saying? I tell them what's real. You know, that's one thing I'm gonna do. You know, I'm gonna keep it real with them or whatever, you know? Because ain't none of that, I ain't seen, I ain't done damn there when it come to that shit. So that's all I can do is I'm gonna be one of the ones who do drop Jew, because it was motherfuckers dropping Jews on us, but at the time, nigga ain't want to hear that shit. Nigga still move while they move. So I understand that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, and like you always been receptive to what older people had to say to you.
Yeah.
You know, nowadays it seems like that's becoming antiquated. Like that's becoming the thing of the past, is having an OG or being able to have that someone to listen to be able to guide you. Nowadays it seems like if you telling a guy something, guy feel like you doing too much, or you not in, because I don't have a certain financial status, I shouldn't be telling him shit.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like now I'm just running around doing a lot of loose behavior on my own. You know, with no type of guidance.
Yeah, it ain't no structure. Like now you got the little homies, they got their own gang now. It ain't no east side, this is such and such, such and such.
Right.
Ain't no north side, it's cliques.
Cliques.
I mean, it always been circles and shit. But it wasn't like that now, bro. It's like it ain't no structure. Like, that can get out of jail free card flying around this bitch, all type of shit. Like, that shit scared me, bro. Like, I ran the fuck away from that shit, bro. I gotta go sit down and do my time if I get caught up in whatever it is. I can't keep robbing my family from that shit. And I know I'm gonna have to go do it, and I know who's gonna send me my noodles and shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
at the end of the day.
Yeah, man. I got time for this shit. Y'all can have that shit with pride. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Because a lot of people be repping their hood, doing this and that for their hood, but then when they get locked up, the hood don't rep them, the hood don't support them, the hood don't send them nothing, don't even mention them.
Hell yeah. And that just shows, like, most of the time that should be like type of person. Like, man, it just, you know, bro, how that shit be, man. You know, it's the ones who, if you know, you know, you know, type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's that type of situation.
So, man, listen, man, we want you to take us a little bit too, you know, because we know you're married. You know, and that has a lot to do with maturity. That has a lot to do with being able to do an introspection of yourself, going and seeing who you are, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Seeing yourself in another light, man. And going out there and making that commitment, man. You know. When did you get to the point where you said, man, this is who I want to be my life partner? Man. How did you just know?
Be honest, bro. My wife, she always, since day one, you know, I just wasn't ready. You know, I still was fucking around, bullshit and shit. I was in the streets heavy, so it was like, I had time for that shit down there, you know, but when you, and it didn't even take prison for me to, you know, niggas be, I'm married you when I get out. It was never none of that type of shit. I ain't go through that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? But man, when you know what you got, bro, you know what it is, you know, like, solid all the way around the board, you know, run the best out of me, you know, like, when it came, like, I wasn't on no credit and none of that type of shit, bro, if it weren't for my wife. Like, niggas, the OGs ain't give me that game, like, my wife told me, like, nigga, they don't know you in the bank, fuck, fresh, nigga, let's get this together. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that there, bro. It's like, and I see my mama in her daily. You know, and that be the main thing, bro. And that was it right there for me. That's all it took. You know what I'm saying?
How important is it, man, for us to have that backbone in our life, man? To have that soldier and that number one fan in our life, man, to root us on, man, to support us, man, and to be that energy that keep us going, man. How important
tell
is
you when
to have
you wrong and shit.
Right. How important is that to have that better half?
100%, bro. 100%. You know, there's guys out here that's doing it, but they still wish it was there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you, a lot of that shit come from You know, because there's still some good females out here. There's still some good niggas out here. You know, but it's like, you know how motherfuckers be institutionalized. It's like when you already got in your mind, that just show like where you need to grow up at. You know what I'm saying? Because if you didn't, you know, you is the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. You know, but that shit mean a lot, bro. That support, that everything. That person who's gonna put you up on something and tell you, hey, chill out. You know what I'm saying? And for you to listen to them. And a nigga like me, the only person who can tell me and do certain shit like that with me is my mama, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't nobody. I mean, I hear somebody and listen to them, but when I know, like, this ain't there for debate, I can't even talk no more.
Right.
You won.
You won.
You know what I'm saying? So,
happy wife, happy life.
Man, that shit mean a lot. I ain't even understand that shit. That shit was just
a you understand it?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That was just a slick slogan to you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All that shit, bro, it come back around. You know, you catch it in the rinse.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how it be, though. For real.
Yeah, so how your journey been, man, on your new life, man, as far as moving to Texas, man? How that's been working out for you?
Man, it's a breeze, bro. I just know, like, a lot of work I gotta put in, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, versus here, like, you know, hey, I know it. Everybody know me. You know, like, you can't act like you ain't who you is, type shit. So you just gotta show a motherfucker better than you can tell them. And you get right in rotation with no problem, you know what I'm saying? But shit, motherfucker embrace you and everything, man. And it's a piece of it's lovely, bro. Like, for me, I got my, you know, like, my mind, and I can think. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of shit I was holding on to, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, but
have Texas been bringing more out you?
Yeah. For real.
Potential that, you know, wasn't being brought out here in Michigan, but it's being brought out there.
That was still like my train of thinking, though. I could have done it here. I just wasn't comfortable, you know. But like, I feel like, you know, it's a capping point somewhere. Sometimes, especially whatever field you in, you know. And I feel like I reached that. And like my homie A-Mac always said, like, man, you ain't got to be home to take care of home. So shit, that's what I've been doing. You know what I'm saying? And
just experiencing life, man. Going out there, not being scared, and going out there conquering foreign territory.
Yeah.
You know, getting up, having to promote itself every day. You know, getting up, networking with people, associating with people, knowing the right. And then he's so wise and he's so precocious to the point where he can see the potential and he can see the different talents in others. So, you know, I know he's been running into some good people down there. So
that's another thing too, though. Like, down here, like, I ain't have to do too much footwork. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But down there, like with the sponsors, like I was talking to you earlier, like, I'm starting to do all that over now. You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta have, you know, you gotta have. Let me see what you got. Let me see what you got over there. You know what I'm saying? All right, you know. So that's where I'm at right now with it, whatever, you know. But versus like from here to there, and then, you know, the population way bigger, bro. You know, so it's millions versus a few thousand down here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to actually reach all them millions too. You know what I'm saying?
And it's out there for you.
It is everything like it was here, or whatever, you know. But sometimes, you know, that, you know, like I always tell people, man, like we always kick it or whatever. I be like, man, shit, yeah, hey, keep going, do what you know what I'm saying. Like, I tell everybody that shit because they got it already. Now it's about utilizing tools that you ain't even know was there.
Right.
Like, nah, let me get this. And they ain't there take you nothing to do that shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it, for real.
But it just be the point about, you know, just getting confident, putting your mind to it, and getting through that first door. You know, and once you get through that first door, you'll realize there's several other doors that you got to get through. Once you just get enough energy and enough stamina to get through that one door, you know, and once
confidence be there though.
Yeah.
Because like I ain't used to have the spirit to do a lot of shit, bro. Because it wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a new outfit. Like, you know, shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You know, but we embraced it. Now it's like, all right, what's next?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And You ready to accept different challenges as they come your way, because you have turned it into, he's made it into a habit.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
adjusting, adapting to foreign territories, to new things, different challenges. You know, and that will be the lesson for today is learning to adjust to new challenges. You know, learning to be comfortable with the uncomfortable. You know, it's easy to be comfortable doing what you like to do. You know, he could have easily sat here in Saginaw and continued to do what he was doing, but he felt like he had reached his ceiling here. You
That's
know,
another thing too, but not to cut you off.
go ahead,
But like,
go ahead.
you gotta get out your comfort zone, bro.
You gotta
know what
shake
I'm
your
saying?
life
Like,
up some.
everybody, bro. When you too comfortable, bro, that's just what it is.
You comfortable.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to get out of my comfort. I had to get back nervous down there, shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that shit real. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you know what you aiming for. Like I ain't never comfortable. I'm happy.
But you
And
ain't
you know what I'm
comfortable.
saying? But I
You
know,
always thinking of your
man,
next
I
best
know what
move.
it is. The sky ain't here the limit no more, bro.
It's
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what it is. I know what I want. I always had what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? I always did what I wanted, but it was, you know, criteria, certain ways that motherfucker had to do. But now it's like, man, shit, I'm willing to put the work in and do this shit and get in them doors and shit. Motherfucker, like, it's gonna be a piece of cake, man. But my thing is, like it ain't done down here at the crib. That's why I love for what you got going on and shit, you know what I'm saying? Cause this the crib. You know what I'm saying? We need these YATLIFE Chronicles and Fresh Talks and Folk Sale and Fresh Rich.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For the ones who want it, though.
You're right.
Now, the ones who don't want it, you know, that's what it is. They just, they ain't finna stop nothing, though.
Yeah. Exactly.
But it's like, man, it's like, this the crib, so it's like, I'm trying to, like, still open up doors. Like, I be down there networking. I was just talking to somebody down there, texting about Messi ENT. I'm like, yeah, this one of the hottest groups and everything, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Promoting them all the way down
I'm one of them type of niggas that still gonna do that, you know what I'm saying? Because this the crib.
Mm-hmm.
This what made me, you know what I'm saying?
And it's gonna take all of us, man, to come together to be able to promote each other, to be able to push each other.
Yeah.
You know, the mentality of I'm not gonna support this business, I'm not gonna share this person business on my page or this and that. We gotta stop that. You know, because we all a family at the end of the day. We just a small family, you know, with minor issues that can be ironed out, you know. But a lot of people take things too personal. You know?
Yeah.
You know, when you take things too personal, you can over-exaggerate the situation. You know. And
yeah, I'm most definitely one of them ones too. But I be praying for that shit. Like I take shit because I know what I've been through and where I come from. To where like I don't got no time to be playing, bro.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't be doing that type of shit, man. Let's get straight to it, man. You know?
So coming from SAG, you know, going to Dallas, man. I mean, going out there to Arlington. You know, how was that, man? Like putting on that harmonious mask, that smiley face mask, and you know, because here, you know, we be, you know how you gotta move around here. You know, and going out there, man, being harmonious with people, you know what I'm saying? Just being able to put on those different masks in life as to where you can go socialize with these people and go out there and create different avenues with these people. You know, I can't be antisocial. You know, I cannot get to know this person, or I cannot associate with this person. I need to get over here to push my podcast. I need to get over here to do business with this person. Because I know here in Saginaw, it's just like, it's more like, you know, people got to stay away from certain people. You know, you only want to deal with certain people and you got to move a certain way here. You know, but out there, you can just be totally free, do what you want to do. Nobody know you. You know what I'm saying? None of that. So how is that, man, just going out there, man, and developing them good, strong, positive relationships out there, man, to help take your brand further?
You might not believe it now, though, bro, but it's still the same, bro. I still took this mentality down there. So it's like I'm open to new things and doing certain things, but it's snakes in egg grass, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you still gonna run into certain shit or whatever, but it's like I said, it gotta be in you, bro. You know what I'm saying? So when you know what you got going on, you know who you is, you know how to coming from this motherfucker,
know how
bro.
to adapt,
Know how to adapt wherever you go, type shit or whatever, because it's gonna be a motherfucker that present himself like one of us or something, but that ain't him.
That ain't him.
You know what I'm saying? So,
and you know what? That was one of the greatest lessons, man. Like going out to Atlanta, man, that I learned, man. All the game, all the knowledge, all the wisdom that I got from here being in the streets, man. It was utilized. I was able to utilize it out there, man. And it kind of like made me appreciate so much more of where I came from, man.
Yeah.
Because if we didn't have this game, if we didn't have the mentality that we got from the streets, man, we could easily be fucked over in a lot of situations. You know, people running over us. You know, like us not having the confidence and assertive skills that we have, and people taking advantage of us. You know, but coming from where we come from, you know, coming from the streets, you know, we think different. You know, we can see through fake shit. You know, we can see through you from a mile away. You know,
yeah.
and you know, like being out there in them bigger cities, man, you know, Saginaw, it prepare you for going out there, man. Because if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere.
Yeah, motherfuckers used to always say that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't never like it when you know, like always had, yeah, we're gonna move to the picket fence, all that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't never like to the point to where like now you go through it. You know, like if you can make it, then you see once you get to where you're going, like you still gonna move cautious. You should never let your hair down no matter where you at. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you a man and you stand on something or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So if you're a man, you still gotta protect and provide and do certain shit any motherfucking way. So there's certain shit that you can't do anyway.
Exactly.
You know, so that's why I say like it's gonna be like the transition, all that is still the same, you know, but it's just a bigger scale. I just got more, you know, over here, you only got 4 corners or whatever. You can, you know, go over there. You're like, damn, shit, let me see a dog over there or whatever, you know. I just got more, you know what I'm saying, avenues and shit or whatever to utilize.
Right.
That's all it is, just a bigger scale, you know. And us, like, I think we some of the coldest motherfuckers around here.
Right, yeah.
From the dress code
yeah,
to the
bad.
ice to the way a motherfucker walk, the way they rap, everything. Yeah. The females around here with the hair, nails, all that shit. Yeah. Man, come on, man. I'm trying to get me a trap down there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shit, because I know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm a hustler, bro. I'm a hustler. I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
I don't give no fuck. I'm gonna get it, bro.
Right.
I'm gonna get me some money, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just about making things right, man. Doing shit, you know. Cause I want to be out here, man. You know.
And seeing things on a bigger scale that make you think bigger as well.
Yeah,
you know
man,
what I'm saying?
For real.
Because you know you seeing them. Man, you got oil tycoons, you got real estate moguls, you got so much out there, you know, so it puts your mind on a bigger level that helps you think bigger as well.
I remember I did my man's Kadeem Green, Fremont Jewelry. He a jeweler, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's my brother, you know what I'm saying? We grew up together. And I was cracking jokes. I'm like, man, when you got rich friends and shit, you know, because bro, he breed horses and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I gotta get around my rich friends, like shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to do better. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and a person who want to see you do better, they gonna put you on it. You know what I'm saying? If not, they gonna hide it from you.
Yeah. And my man KP the Man 1000, you know, shout out to him. He always say, find you some better friends.
Yeah.
You know, friends that's, you know, staying stagnant, keeping you stagnant in that same position year after year. You know, you and your friend just going to the club, drinking every day, smoking every day, you know, substance abusing every day. But no elevation, no accomplishments.
Right.
You know, no goals being met. You know, we look up 5 years down the line, we in the same spot. You know, so
don't even know it.
Don't even know it. So at the end of the day, you gotta find you some better friends. You know, friends that can elevate you, friends that can inspire you, friends that can help bring you up to that level, and friends that can educate you on things that you don't know.
or even associates, because you know, like that friend word, you know that you know,
can be
it's
too
like a lot of
intense
people to be my
sometimes.
friend.
Right.
I just need to mingle, associate with certain guys or whatever to get to certain levels and all that type of shit, you know. But you know, man, like I say, man, person gotta whatever you want, man, put your mind to it. But Jesus say, put your grind to it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's real, man. You know, like I feel like this shit limitless, bro.
It is.
From where I come from or whatever, like, man, come on, man. I use chances after chances make champions, man. That shit bullshit now. I ain't trying to take no chances no more,
right.
That shit for the birds. They can have that shit, man. Shit.
Right. So when you took a gamble with Fresh Talk, man, and you know, coming from the street world, what made you just say, man, I'm just all the way in and all the way out of this world?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. The streets, bro.
Just the streets.
That shit was terrible, man. I seen that shit. Like I say, I know I had to go sit down. Whatever it might be. You know what I'm saying? I could be at the wrong place, wrong time. I gotta stand on for what I signed up for. And that ain't going on no more. Right. You know what I'm saying? I see it daily or whatever. Right. I mind my business, keep it going. Cause that don't apply to me no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So, and it is what it is when it comes to that, bro. I knew the work I had to put in too, though. You know what I'm saying? It was still like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, even though I wasn't even in. And none of that shit, but your mind, bro. Your mind, motherfucker, dog. Your mind, how you thinking, you know what I'm saying? Your mind be playing tricks on you type shit. Because you trying to do better. And that don't be nothing but the devil, bro. I stay prayed up, too. You know what I'm saying? I'm big on that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm big on my religion, bro. I stay prayed up, bro. God got me. And he gonna make these steps for me, so I'm straight, bro. This shit is nothing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You know, so it seemed like you got a clear vision of where you want to go.
Yeah. I mean, I'm say it probably 60 days from now I'll probably be over there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just going with it, you know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to master everything that I do instead of just moving and doing certain shit. You want to master that shit. If not, you just doing. You just fucking around.
Right.
You know?
Just right. Yeah.
Can't be doing that, man.
Yeah. You want to master things in life, you know, and then you know, a lot of people, they want to toy around with a lot of different things, you know, instead of mastering one and then moving on to that next thing. They think they can master 3-4 things at a time.
The person don't know what they want, bro.
Because their energy is spread it out, you know, their concentration is spread it out.
Yeah.
You know, if you're trying to master something, you gotta the way to master it, you gotta concentrate on that certain thing, that particular certain thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's like putting a needle it's like putting some thread through a needle hole. It takes concentration. You can't put 2, 3, 4, 5 threads through a needle hole at one time. You gotta put one thread through a needle hole. You know, it takes concentration. So you can't have your mind, you can't have your energy, and you can't have your abilities scattered all over the place. You know, you got to concentrate on that one thing. And that one thing Fresh Talk been concentrating on, seems like, man, it's been epic. You know what I'm saying? And, man, we want to thank you, man, for bringing that to us. We want to give you your flowers, man, and let you know, man, what you have done as far as bringing Fresh Talk, man, to us, man. And we could tune in because we love watching your show.
Yeah.
You know, we support you.
Appreciate that.
You know, being able to tune in and you tapped in with everybody around. I'm talking about tapped in with everybody around here, man.
That's too, man.
You know.
Like I was telling you, like, you know, like, whatever I be, bro, look, come on, let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it's all about, man, you know, for real.
And, you know, you know, at the end of the day, it's not about one person. It's about all of us together.
Yeah.
You know, we can't, one person can't do it on their own. It take all of us. It take Fresh Talk, YATLIFE Chronicles, Creative Lounge, Perfect Storm, all that to, you know, in order for us to morph into, you know, where we trying to go. Sometimes it takes more than you, you know, but I'm willing to allow you. I'm listening to you. You know, I want your help. You know, I don't never want to act like I got it. You know, like when somebody telling me something or any advice that they're trying to give me, I'm being dismissive to it, because you never know where that advice, where that information may take you to, as a brand, So at the end of the day, theme of my show is we better together than separated. So give us some of your thoughts on that before we get out of here.
Man, that's what it is, Got to take that and hold on to it and put it in action, And we good, man. For us to be so small, like everybody know who we is and who are standing on business. So it's about us standing on business with those who standing on business. Can't worry about all the other stuff, man. And we good. We straight. We winning.
We
won.
And there you go, man. At the end of the day, you got to be comfortable with the uncomfortable. You're always gonna be comfortable doing the things that you like to do. Fresh Talk could have been comfortable just staying here in Saginaw, Michigan, and podcasting, but he felt he needed to take it to another level, in which he did. And put himself in an uncomfortable position in new territory, foreign territory, and taking a chance on himself, So to you guys out there, let's shake life up a little bit. You got to start being comfortable with the uncomfortable at the end of the day. Everything in your life is not going to be comfortable. Shake it up some. Start moving with the uncomfortable things. And you never know where that journey will lead you to. Fresh Talk to move from Michigan to Texas. Seemed like everything is going well. And very precocious guy, man. Very, very, just a good guy. Always been before his time, always been ahead of the guys his age, And like I said, we want to give you your flowers, man, for, bringing your show to us, man, and, just being able, for us to tap in with you, man, and you got everybody on your show, man, and you just add some beauty to the city. Add some beauty to the city instead of, the ugly, So
I've been telling people too, like when, since I'm down there, like, people always hit me up to be, like I'm here still.
Yeah.
Man, free interviews for everybody from the SAG, man. Free interviews to everybody. Y'all come down there, get on the same way. It is what it is,
There you go, man. You know what I'm saying? Hometown love, man. So, y'all know what what I'm letting, give y'all this platform, give them your social media before we get out of here.
Man, Fresh Talk, man, with 3 H's. On Instagram and on YouTube, man. Subscribe to the platform, man.
And there you have it, man. And like I said, we want to thank Fresh Talk for coming in here, man, because what he did for the city was amazing, you know what I'm saying? And what he's doing now still is amazing, So we want to thank him. We want to give him his flowers, man, and let him know, man, we love him.
Yeah.
For the things that he doing for the city, man, things he doing for us, because at the end of the day, it takes us all, not one person, it takes us all, to move together, So we want to ask Fresh Talk, because this is our Thanksgiving edition. This is the month of Thanksgiving. We want to ask Fresh Talk before we get out of here. What does Thanksgiving mean to you?
Man, count your blessings. Thankful. Thanks for giving.
And there y'all have it. And there y'all have it, Another edition of the month of Thanksgiving, man. And just tapping in with, with guys and with everybody, man, and seeing what Thanksgiving means to them, and there's more shows to come. Thank you guys for tuning in. You can catch me on YATLIFE Chronicles on YouTube, catch me on 42 YATLIFE on Facebook, and catch me on YATLIFE 1976 on Instagram. Thank you for tuning in. This is another edition of YATLIFE Chronicles, where we are better together and separate.
One of them ones got street knowledge, can swim with the sharks. Used to be bad apples, but the hustle shine through the dark. Grab a seat in politics, it get heavy, cause who we are. When you stand on who you be, it's the energy you a star. They envy what they ain't on, that's why they falling apart. Don't growl when I peep the lane, break the chain when I bark. It's in me, can't put it on. You can tell how I walk, anywhere I be putting on. They love me, it's fresh talk.